Hey, Turtle Club, how's it going? It is I, Mag Synchro, with CTG Studios on the Convertible Turtle Gaming channel, and we're doing Games Magnified. That is our series where we get review copies. We get sent a copy of a game from a publisher, a developer, any number of things like that, that say, hey, we would like to hear your opinion for your community on a game. Um, and Monomi Park, wonderful people that made Slime Rancher 1 sent us a review copy for Slime Rancher 2. And so I was like, oh my gosh, Slime Rancher 1's so fun. I mean, everything about it, very chill, very laid back, kind of the way we do things here on the channel, right? With some excitement, some concerns at times when things go a little awry. So yeah, absolutely, we're all about this game. We're all about the sequel. It just hit early access in September, so it's been out in early access for about 2 weeks, 3 weeks actually. Bad math back. Okay, so 3 weeks has been in early access. It's available through Steam, Xbox, and Epic Games. It's $29.99. So those are the two big things that people always ask. Hey, where can I get it? What's it going to cost me? So those are the first two things, right? The second thing for PC users is, what do I need to play? And that's kind of important because originally, right, the original Slime Rancher it's an older game. You know, it came out in like 2015, 2016, 2016, because it was released 2016 and early access 2015, that kind of thing. But it's got a graphical overhaul. I mean, look at this. Look at all of these beautiful like textures and stuff on this very silent title screen. And with this disclaimer about it being early access, while we talk about the game real quick, that we're about to jump in. I've not played it. This is as far as I've gotten. I thought, okay, cool. Let's just get the FAQ loaded up. I'm going to drop the FAQ link into the chat real quick, guys. So if those are watching on the replay, you'll see it. And actually, we can just drop that also into BAM update. There we go. And so the FAQ is where I'm getting all this information from. Really nice that they included links to all this for the review copies, and it's on their website as well. So if you are wanting to play on a computer, you need an i5. So this is the first game in a long time that I went to go play on Games Magnified, and just in general that does not support an i3. And to be honest, i3s are kind of, now with the i9s out, it's like i5, i7, i9, where it used to be i3, i5, i7. So the streaming computer that we're playing on, that actually does the video portion, the thing that's on this side of me, that's an i7. The thing that I actually game on is an i5. So we're probably seeing the end of this thing's unfortunate lifespan. So we're going to have to start looking long-term for next year to get like an i7 to play. Because I usually try to game on a medium-tiered computer. So this nice lighthearted game saying, hey, we're only i5, tells me that we need to make that jump finally. So it needs 8 gig of RAM. Most computers these days are running 16. This game computer that I have right now is running a 16 gig. So we're good there. The graphics, it needs at least a GTX 960 or a Radeon R9 280. I'm not a Radeon guy, so I don't know where that falls, but I do know that GTX 900 series, real low end. Like, I've got a 970 in one of my laptops, and that laptop is very old. It actually was purchased before I moved to Georgia, so yeah, so there we go on that. The other thing is just 8 gig of hard drive space, which is itty bitty these days. Now this is early access, so all of these figures could change. Not likely, because normally most of these figures are, except for the storage space, most of these figures are generally for the engine and for the asset load and for most of the developer idea programming, what you should expect. Storage space, as more zones get added, as more dialogue gets added, as the story gets added, because currently there's a lot of no story according to the FAQ, those things will be increased. So on the bright side, For the recommended specs, it's still an i5, but instead of the 2500Ks, it's an 8400, so the latest Gen i5 versus the Cage i5. Memory, 16 gigs, so we're hitting that. The only thing we're not hitting for the recommended is the graphics. They recommended RTX, where we have a GTX. They recommended 2070, and we have the GTX 1060 on this. Still the same amount of storage space. So as far as all that goes, those are the big ones. There isn't really much story in SR1. There's not. Hey, Alienated. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of story in Slime Rancher 1. There is a sprinkle of it. Presumably, in the sequel, they have plans to make way more story. The other thing that's kind of important note, there are going to have updates. Once it becomes a released game, they're still going to have updates, like 2 to 3 DLCs that are free. No comment on how many paid ones, but there's also no plans at the moment to make this multiplayer. So let's go ahead and get into the game and see what we got. All right, so we got some good music here. I like some chill music. Let's see what options we get right here. So resolution, frame rate limit. Let's go to 60, especially since we don't have the full recommended specs. And to be fair, between 60 and 120, for most people, you're not going to see a whole lot of difference from the human body. Overscan adjustment, not too worried about that. Let's see your display, settings, yeah, apply. So these are graphics. We're going to keep these just on the recommended that they start to begin with. Alright, so control input stuff. Not telling me what they are, but just inputs. WASD, jump is space, sprint is shift, back and shoot, standard FPS stuff. I don't know what pulse is, but that's interesting. Alright, so slot maps, very much. Hey Slash, welcome back, man. Caught you at the end of the stream last week, or the week before that. So yeah, oh, and there's actually a built-in screenshot key. That's not the print screen button. That's kind of good. That's kind of good. And for those that are curious, it does support controller. We're not a big controller player, but I know some people like that. Music, main volume, all these volume settings seem good per the Elgato mixer. Maybe a little low, so we'll go up. But we're going to turn my personal headset down a little bit because it's a little loud from where I was listening to music. Gameplay language, camera bob. Oh, okay, it's cool. And then just a little bell. So standard, pretty stuff. Pretty much basic stuff. All right. So let's get in here. Choose a save icon. That is adorables. We'll go with the bunny slime. Tutorials, tar, feral, player damage. Yeah, seems pretty good. Let's just jump in here and see what we got. Hope everybody's night's going good. If you are a political-minded sort, a lot of nations currently are having local debates happen. So, Dig right now we're watching ours. We're always kind of involved in our local politics. We don't bring it up to the channel, but it's always good to be at least involved. Ooh. So we are getting a little bit of story here. Rainbow Island awaits you. So this is absolutely continuing on from the last story. I like that. Okay, okay. A farm, build gadgets. So they're like starting you off with a lot of the things. Okay. So in the original Slime Rancher, we had a really good base of operations to start with. The big thing, of course, is do you need to have played the last game to know what you're dealing with? And the answer is no. You need to play the first game, didn't know how to specific story. It's a very light story. So it's not like super important. And it's not really required for number 2, according to the FAQ. But I gotta say, it's, you know, standard FPS controls. You know, and we're seeing our little backpack. It's kind of going up. The one thing I really liked about Slime Rancher is it felt to me like a like not a sequel or successor, right? But like a good cousin to Portal. Hello, come over here, all you guys. Oh, help Splashy. In the bin. Stay in the bin. Yeah, we definitely want the high walls, but we don't have anything to get to them yet. Alright. Because these guys eventually will get to jumping. Oh, a little picnic table. How neat. Looking for any food to feed them. Oh, wait. I don't think I wanted to go down here. Oh, wait. Maybe I could go down here and not, like, immediately just get insta-killed. I love the aesthetics. I mean, the graphics that they use here. It's like an underground lab. Oh my goodness! All right. Refinery, yeah. This is some like mad science kind of stuff, and I'm digging it, just like in the original. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, I'm hearing noises. It's because they're my noises. I gotta say that the graphics on here are really good. Vibrant colors. Okay. One thing I am very disappointed about is the escape button frequently being the exit option. I play a lot of FPS games. I play a lot of MMO type games. And oh, hello. Time to feed the chickens. And by that I mean the pink blobs. Oh no, I'm not trying to acquire the slime, and it's blue, just the blue. So that's a big portion of the way this gameplay works. Is you use the slimes to refine things. And then once you refine things, you put them in the bin, and you collect them, and then you can use the bins to do things. It's time to get out there and explore no matter what your vision, always kindness in your heart. Oh, you know, that is one thing that I do like about this game as well, is it's very much about being this really cool. Oh, well now. Those are basically chicken nuggets. Uh-huh. You're stretched during the night this time? What? Hey, Slacky. I was streaming at night. On Friday evenings we stream. So yeah, we usually do like a, what's this? System offline. Streaming, yeah. Yeah, Fridays we do a community stream typically, but we got this review copy. Been putting the ports in the market. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that sounds like a challenge, Alienated. Like, there we go. Can I deposit the chicken? Of course not. Popcorn chicken is just popcorn chicken. I got used to playing a similar game with the controls being mapped a little bit differently, and I'm sure that's portion. Oh, we can't go there because it's a bad zone. I guess it's going to be portionally. Oh, hello, a roostro. Starts like it's king of the coop. Well, you know, we probably need a chicken coop. Let's see. Those guys are all the way over here. Let's definitely make their food source all the way over here. We don't want to. Let's see. Here we go. Coop. Hey, we can buy a coop. Yes. Hello, use. Well, all you just stay in there and run around. You guys eat meat, and the babies don't eat anything. But yeah, we got a review copy of this game, and so we're like, oh my goodness, we're going to review the snot out of this tonight. We're gonna be gaming for 2 hours, and it's, you know, it's just, I just like the aesthetics of it. The controls are very great. I haven't even started sprinting yet. Whoa. Did I get it? Oh, I got it. Okay. It's like it decided it didn't want to be eaten by slimes, and so it was going to run off the edge. That's a way to try to avoid it. I remember there being some kind of stones. The art style looks... Yes! Yeah, absolutely, Slacky. The art style is very, very cartoonish, very comical, and well, we've already been to the fabricator. Ooh, the jetpack. Nice. Refinery, which is one of the things that love how the vac tube affects things. One thing about this game is it is very upgradey and very grindy, and it's really weird to think about a game where you go around finding slimes and just vacuuming them up to be a grindy game. It's like, now hold up. Well, you won't eat the small ones, huh? Okay. Hey, Frankie. How's it going, man? Yeah, the art style is just really chill and laid back, man. Hope your weekend's going good, sir. But yeah, the music's like really calm. It, you know, it kind of helps put your mind at ease for a while for the craziness that's probably about to happen. Because in Slime Rancher 1, there is some just off-the-wall hijinks and shenanigans that you get into. Because eventually you can start mutating slimes and get like Franken slimes and all that kind of stuff. The jump's a little floatier than I remember, but that's okay. Oh, I see you guys. I see you guys out there trying to do that. I'm beginning to... Well, it's been a very long time since I played the original, so I'm trying to think of how I get more than one chicken, but... Because I know if we put them in the coop, eventually they do things. But I also know that if we shoot the chicken in there, we'll get plort, and we can use the plort. Actually, can we feed plort to slimes? I don't remember. Anybody want to eat the plort? No, they won't eat their same colored plort. Alright, that's okay. Yeah, I know you can mutate with plort, right? Because I know there's like ways you can color the other slimes when you get to them. Well, I don't know if you're rare or not, but we're about to just... Whoa! There they go. Back in. Thank you for trying. We're gonna have to... Yeah, do they do anything but craft sell alternative quests? Huh. So there, I know there's something that you can do that will mutate them though. So I'm... popcorn chicken. So we got to figure out something here. Because the important thing we got to do is we got to get access to another area. And so we're a far piece away. Ooh, okay. Interesting. Two different color ones in the same pen. See, I remember there being like a mechanic from the first one, but I also remember there being a way that you could like... Oh, these things are trying to get smart again. We're not going to be doing that. Oh. Here, chicken, 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 chicken. Alright, so the roostro seems to have the same spot. Interesting. So maybe it's just X different spawn points. Oops, wrong one. I love how they're just innocent looking at this stage. Divine love. Hey! Welcome, Reborns. While all the different zones are a little bit on the expensive side for new players, I also get that this is early access and it's in this media streaming section, so they're probably going to be absolutely retuning a lot of that. Because honestly, where they're at right now, right, is they want people to experience the game, but they also don't want everybody to experience the game like that. And so that's super important. You know what else is super important? We need to probably move our camera. Right about there, so you guys can see my health and we can see my stamina. Not as important in this game as other games. But if you're like, oh, Mag, why aren't you running? Now you can see that I have, like, no stamina and that kind of thing. Oh. Interesting. I don't remember being down here, but hey. An upgrade is needed to harvest this. So we get, like, a boat. Oh my gosh, that could be anything, including a boat, guys. Oh, it's a phosphorus slime. Oh, oh, here we go. Here we go. This is the gameplay we came for. Oh no, it's actually food. Oh. Oh. Firefly slimes. Where are we? We are here. We were supposed to get there. Okay. Alright, so we'll need to come back to get all the carrots, but we're going to get all the slimes we can right now. And then we're going to put the port away. Oh, is that a chicken? Oh my gosh. Alright, so this is where all the food's at. Finally found the food. Oh, and there's more port. Oh my gosh. Alright. Alright, we got as many bunnies as we can get. We still got lots of phosphorus we can grab. Oh, my Largo! Guys, here we go. Ready? Poof! Bye-bye, slime! Oh, a cotton phosphor Largo. Alright, so that thing is a mutant. It eats fruit, but clearly it also eats other slimes. So, yeah. Because it looked like it ate another slime. Phosphor! There we go. Not gonna be able to do anything with that. That's... Hey! Get in the vacuum tube. We're gonna get back to our base, and we're gonna have like 4 slimes or 2 slimes just running around everywhere. I did not see if that ate the other one, but it definitely probably ate the other one. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Yeah, it looks like it ate the plort, alienated, and not a slime. Oh, this is like another cave to go through. I like how it's a shift toggle for sprint. I wish more games would kind of do that. Like, if I want to run, it's because I want to run. Alright. There we go. Lots more of these guys. Is this a newer game? Yes, this is absolutely a newer game. It's currently early access. It's available on PC, Xbox. On PC, you can get it both in Steam and Epic Games. currently early access. Oh, look at those! It's like everything! It is a pink phosphorus Largo. Oh, hello. What are you? A tar slime. Diet is slimes and ranchers. Okay. It needs to stay all the way over there because I'm clearly a rancher. Anything that has me on its menu is something we need to stay way from. There we go. Yeah, we'll take that. A phosphor port. We can take more phosphor port. Because I bet you those are more expensive than the pink port. And where are we? We are facing not the direction we need to go. There we go. We need to go this direction. We need to go... Whoa. Hello. Hi. It's a Gordo. Alright, so clearly we can't get past Gordo. We're gonna have to find some way to make Gordo pop or something. Poor Gordo. It's not his fault. He was just well fed. I think if we just vacuum pack all the carrots we can come across, we'll do far better than otherwise. Because the carrots are food, right? And so we can feed all these actual cottony plorts we have, slimes we have. Alright, so I think we're good. I think we're almost good. Oh, dragon fruits. Okay, good to know. Alright. Hey, our slimes are mostly well behaved. Well, mostly. Come back here, you little rascals. So they're either eating the other slimes, which is perfectly acceptable on some level, right? Or they're eating the plorts, which is not really all that acceptable. And I'm thinking these guys are eating the plorts, or the slimes rather. So that's fine, because, well, it's not really that fine. You guys are causing me some grief. Alright, so you're gonna free roam for a second. That's fine. Alright, it's what do you guys eat? You guys eat meat and vegetables? Okay, sure. Nope. Alright. I don't know who's eating who, but we're just gonna throw some people in there and let it kind of thunderdome. Hey, we got 303 coins, so that'll get us a box of crackers. There we go. Ha! Let's see you jump high enough to get through those walls. They probably will, but that's okay. So it looks like the pink ones are eating the bunny rabbits, if I had to guess. We'll see. Because the bunny rabbits, they only eat veggies. But the pink ones, they eat meat. So... let's just put the bunny rabbits in here. And we'll just let nature take its course while we go get some more food for these guys. Nature will take its course, they'll figure out what their first course is, and we feel pretty good about that. No carrots, that's fine. But we have some passion fruit here, and we have some slimes. Pogo fruit. They say it's the most delicious fruit. You know, there's a lot to be said for different fruits and vegetables out there. You know, they get a lot of hate, and that's okay. You know, not everything is everybody's favorite by any stretch of the imagination, and I get that. You know. Personally, this sport is probably the more important from finances. Hey, there's some more fruits. Hey, whoops. Launch that out there. What is this? Hey! Gets us our map. And there's Gordo, so he's definitely something that's marked on the map for us. Map data acquired. Huh. Support that we can't do anything with, but we can get all these carrots out, which these bunny rabbits should eventually come in and eat, right? Alright, that's a chick. We're okay with the chick. So we're gonna go back. Then we go back this way. I had a lot of fun messing with the first slime rancher. I did too, Shadow. It's like, if you want to play like an FPS game, right? But not use your brain for a whole lot of leading shots and tactical shots and like Twitch gameplay and stuff, this really kind of just helps you kind of mellow out. And the sequel, you know, it's seeming to be a lot that's a lot more of the same. So let's see here. Oh, okay, so none of y'all were feeling it, so that's okay. That's okay. We'll just feed all these fruits in here, and we'll let nature take some more of its course. Hey, Yukio! Welcome! Alright, so now we're getting to where the big guys have got jokes, so that's okay. Alright, small dudes. Alright. Well, guys. Yeah. This game would feel at home on the Nintendo Switch? Yes. It absolutely would. I believe the original is on Nintendo Switch, as it should be. I never played it, though, on Switch. It's always been on PC, because, personally, FPS games, I just really think they do better with mouse and keyboard. I wasn't always like that. That was not my way of life for a very long time. I was absolutely a controller person. But I just got to the point to where you get better control with mouse and keyboard. Oh, look at that. Oh, we almost bounced it off his brethren and put him into the pin. Alright. You there. Trying to get a hold of that blort. Okay, we're not going to get a hold of that blort until we get rid of the bunny. Alright. Oh, you rascals. Get back. Oh. Sorry. He shoots. And he completely proves why he doesn't play basketball anymore. Now, if these were Koroks, I'd be okay with that. I mean, because I'm good at Korok basketball. But any other kind of basketball, not so much. Alright. So all the bunnies probably be okay. Anyone else have any port that needs to be cleaned up? No. So one thing that actually is not in the sequel right now is the automation. So in the first one you got some ways to automate some of these tasks and stuff. And I'm presuming that it'll absolutely be in the sequel, given enough time. Wow. Come on now. I know my aim's bad, but it's not that bad usually. There we go. Alright, so we're good there. We're good there. Actually, the cats are getting rambunctious again. Well, there's more than one way to fix that. More plort. All the plort. You know, you sell the plort for currency, and I get that, right? But I don't remember them ever explaining what scientific use or socioeconomic use or agricultural use the plort has. And oh, hey, oh, it is a research drone. Okay. But it doesn't do anything. Okay. Wait, that's just, it's just because it's getting dark again. It's getting this other color. Alright. So, plort is plort is plort is plort. Okay. So, you know, there's just always, you know, there's plot and story questions, ramifications, right? And I know no one wants to think about the plort too much. I don't until I have like brain questions that are like, but wait, What exactly? Where exactly does the plort even go? Is everybody having fun time in their pen? They're not out of it, so they must be. Looks like just the 31. Alright, so we have these two pins. And they seem, for the most part, to be okay right now. So... oh, here we go. Feeding time. People ask me if this is a game that Digrat's played sometimes, and the answer to that question is no. And big reason for that answer is because of feeding time. Digrat very much loves all animals, real, digital, and otherwise. And the idea of feeding anything to anything else is something that she does not enjoy. And so because of that, we have shielded her specifically from this game. Because and it does look like, right, on the surface, it's cute animals, it's colorful, the controls are really great, the mechanics are pretty easy to grok and understand. But Digrat wasn't a really big fan of Viva la Piñata, because you had to destroy the piñatas. You had to feed piñatas to other piñatas. It felt like there was a horrifying progression system. And to her credit, and the game's detriment, that was not an inaccurate thought process. It really wasn't. Alright, so we're going to build us another pin here. Corral, yes. We are so close. Alright, you guys, for now. See the ow part? Yeah, Digrat's not a huge fan of that either. Oh, you guys jump high. Alright, well, that's fine. That's my mistake. That's my mistake. Come on back, guys. You're not allowed to go in here yet. Okay. I remember there being walls, but... an internet. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Here we go. So there is some automation. So we have a goal. We have a financial goal now. It's important. Alright, so special port. We're looking for plort, and we're looking for food to make plort with. And when you make 4 lefts, it's a circle, people. Oh, here we go. Eventually they'll be grown carrots. Okay. Drone, which is just a little story thing, as far as I can tell. Alright. go. This is where all the port was happening. Oh, I'm so glad we had both kinds of port already. Because the carrots, while important, are not as important as the port right now. Oh. Oh, you there. Excuse you. Go away. Wait. Did that thing have crazy eyes? Nope, it didn't have crazy eyes. It looked like it had crazy eyes, but it didn't. Okay. Lots of pink port around there, but that's not what we're after. We're after this stuff. I wonder if we can trap the black slime. Played some music, you know, put a little Vivaldi on the radio. Make it kind of feel good. Play some classical stuff. I hear the combat music. Where's he at? Well, no. Not too sure. Alright, everybody in their pin? As far as their pins are concerned? Yeah? We definitely chose the wrong color of port here, though. Oh! You were so happy to be in that pin for a while, and then you decided not to be? Alright, that's okay, that's okay. Don't worry, all you guys. Don't worry, we're going to fix that. We're going to have some high walls. And now you can go in this. Alright, here's your chicken, guys. Oh, if it was the right slime, it would have been chicken. Alright, speaking of slimes and chickens and the like, we're gonna go boop, high walls, and now you all play nice together. Don't all fight over this one chicken. Wow, those bunnies can really bounce. Mag shoots, and he rim shots it. There we go. Looks like once they're the pink slime, they just bounce really, really low. So we need to absolutely get a smorgasbord going on in there. Do you guys eat? They eat fruit. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we get some points for style for getting the carrots. But we definitely get 1,000,000 points left over for like thinking things through. Hi, Jumbo. Yeah, I guess we should get some more bunny rabbits because we still need to cross the bunny rabbits and the light dudes. So we're looking for phosphorus and we're looking for bunny rabbits. And once again, I was confused and suckered into thinking that was a port. Oh, there's the evil one. Be gone. Hope you can swim. Oh, hope you can swim. Hope you can swim. So we got all the carrots one can muster. Alright. Hi, cotton pink largo. So there's some fruit. There's a bunny rabbit. Alright, where are we at versus where we want to be? We are needing to go this way, which leads us to like nothing. Okay. So the Gordo, we know that we're probably going to have some sort of upgrade. So we are not in a huge rush to that. And when it becomes daylight, the phosphorus ones pop. That's not good. That means our phosphorus ones are gone. Yeah. Oh. Our poor phosphorus ones. Alright. So. Oh, these things. What? Hello. So, is it because they're hungry? Everybody have all the things you want. Well, they definitely want to be in there now. Yeah, that's what I thought. You should have stayed in your pen. See, you stay in a pen, you get food. What I find interesting is it's just different types of port. It's not like a specific port just to them. So you go in there. Okay, I think we all understand each other now, maybe? definitely have more plort coming here. So we are full on plort. Feels good. Definitely getting less finances for the plort that we had though. So these poor little guys, they're just waiting to eat something. These guys have absolutely had their fill as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, but, and this is the biggest importance part here, is we need to go and look for some upgradable stuff. Alright. Okay. Nothing really there. Ultimates, vortex, decorations. Nope. So nothing that I can see exactly benefiting me involving El Gordo. So big slime is still big. So what we need to do here then, oh, I missed 2 pins. Okay. So we have this pin here. We're going to activate a solar shield. Guys, stay in the pin or you'll be fried. That's the only thing I can offer you is if you get out, you're goners. Hey Sal! Welcome to the stream. And for those that are joining us for the second hour here, this is Slime Rancher 2, Monomi Park sequel to Slime Rancher 1, and it is currently early access. You can find this on Xbox, you can find this in Steam for PC. You can also find this on Epic Games for PC. And it is just a real chilled, laid back, I don't really want to even call it like a Pokemon kind of game. But it does have some Pokemon kind of tenets, right? You have to catch them all, in essence. You use this vacuum compartment thing to just kind of... I don't want to say trap, but you're basically using the vacuum to suck them into the pack and then put them in the pin and then kind of study them. We're not going to activate that yet. It's got a whole lot of territory to explore. I mean, this is the first available area to us. These are the second and third available areas, and we've not even scratched, or fourth available even. We've not even scratched the surface. Actually, I think this is the lab that we keep going into. Maybe, maybe not. But it's really just kind of mellow. And the first game, Slime Rancher 1, absolutely 100% mellow with the way the game's played. It has some, like, kind of moments where the evil slimes come up and their diet includes you. So, hey, we'll just get the plort, because that's largely what we're after. Phone is dying, so I don't mean to chat too much. Oh, that's no worries, no worries. We're going to jettison the carrot, because we really want the fruits. We want the fruits and we want the plorts, because the plorts are used for upgrades, and the fruits are used for the phosphorus guys, because that's all they eat is fruit. So we want to get as much of the fruit as we can. That slime had a little sad face. What was his sad face? He's sad. Why is he sad? Probably because he was about to eat fruit and I said no. Very toddler-esque in that regards. What's cool is there's definitely 3D sound going on, and when you recognize the sounds, you'll know like this is a port, this is a slime of a particular variety. Like that was the sound for the bunny rabbit slime, and so you can kind of start zoning in on what you need to listen for. Oh, there's a whole lot of chickens there. Oh, some dragon fruits. We're going for the dragon fruits. Oh, those are cube berries. We can't do anything with cube berries, but we can do absolutely stuff with the pogo fruits. And with the plort. Oh. Look at that. Look at that. What's this? Hi. Blueprint acquired. Oh. Alright. I'm all for that. That's the kind of exploration rewards that you expect to find in these kind of games. Where it's like, oh, wonders what's over here. And then you find out what's over there, and in some games, you know, it's something that helps you progress. And in other games, it's a note saying, we've not finished this area yet, please go back. And so I'm very happy to see that in this section, it was just, hey, here's this thing to reward you for being inquisitive. And you know, what's really kind of impressive to think about, right, is this game, the original Slime Rancher, right, 2016. Great game. Having a blast playing it for a while. We finally got a review copy actually to play, and we just had a wonderful time with it. Oh, that looked like an exclamation point or something. No, what that was a bunny rabbit jumping out of its pen again. To quote the movie Mallrats, that kid is back on the escalator, and he needs to stay there. Alright. Looks like he's upset that he doesn't get to eat any food. That's fine. It's not really fine, but it's fine for now. Alright. Someone needs to be eating things. And I don't care who's eating what. But it needs to happen. Alright. So, okay, so I cannot... Alright, so it's good to know. It's good to know. Oh, bunny rabbits. You stay in your pen. Alright, so we're going to go to our lab. Let's remember where the lab is. Lab's on this side. What's this? Oh, this is just Slimepedia. Okay. Which I'm sure that the questions that we have about, hey, what do you guys do with the plort, would not be answered in Slimepedia. Oh, so good to know. The walled off area and the lab are not the same place. So, alright. So we gotta figure out where the lab is. Here's the lab. Nope, not the lab. That's the goalie. Alright. We're being outsmarted by this game, but that's not uncommon for this game, so... Because these things outsmart me all the time. Hello. Okay. Story. Flot. Uh-oh. Okay. Alright. I received a mysterious message from Mysterious Ma Island, and it all seems rather quite curious. That's good. Oh, well, okay. Alright. So now we can actually fabricate things. Oh, I forgot. This is like our house, isn't it? Yeah. That's a Slimepedia. That doesn't go to our Cave of Wonders. I'm trying to remember where it is. And I'm failing at it. Oh wait, I think we might have got it now. There we go. I knew it was like over here somewhere. Alright. Hello. You there, upgrade machine. But we have cotton plort. Where is it because we're not storing the cotton plort? There we go. Alright. So now we can start doing things. But we were told that we had a high beacon. Home portal needs jellystone. I don't remember how to get any. Oh, that's because. That's because we have to get this thing first. Okay, so we have to have more plort. More plort. Okay. But this time we're not going to study the plort or fabricate the plort or refine the plort. We're just going to sell the plort. You there. Get back in your box. You too. And you. Yeah, I know. You guys can't be trusted. And I know it's because you're hungry. I know it's because I grabbed way too many of you to start with. Oh, well now. Someone let the fox in the hen house, and I did not. No. No. Stay. So the new one will eat anything. Our poor chickens. They never had a chance with us as the owner. Alright. We're going to... and be just shy of what we need. Alright, we're checking the plort. What's the ceiling cost? Alright, well, that's unfortunate. Okay. So we need more port. We need just a little bit more port so we can get the refiner, and then we get other things. You are port. Oh, hello. Toggle fruit. You are a pogo fruit. I recognize that. Give me the delicious pogo fruit. I presume it's delicious because everything else eats it. Well, almost everything else eats it. Okay. Unleash the buns. Oh, hello. He ate the plort, and then bad things happened to him. So let's get plort and let's get chickens. Interesting. So I wonder, I'm concerned, if one were to eat port inside one of my pins, what would happen? This could be a problem. Oh, that's the other colored port. We're just going to grab the other colored port then. We're strictly here for the fruit and the plort. Give us your fruits. Give us your plorts. And these things are all piling up like they're a bear stack from We Bear Bears. So, you know, that's kind of cute, I guess, right? Oh, Gordo. We will figure out something for you. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. They were so just all nice and neat and organized. And now they're not. Hey look, very light fall, no fall damage. Hey Princessa, welcome back. Hope Sushi Net was good. I forgot. I went to the lab and I was like, wait, hold up, something's not right. And I remembered it was because I needed to like sell the support and then store the other stuff. Looking at the port market. Sushi Net was awesome. As usual. Yeah, Sushi Night's usually pretty good. Especially if you have a good place to get sushi at. Like, that's the one, well, you know, when you move to a new area, you never know exactly what you're going to have versus what you used to have. And so, you know, I try to find replacements, right? Analogs, things that kind of help the pattern Did that bunny rabbit decide just to jump over the edge? Alright. They'd rather go jumping over the edge than be in the pen. That's something we can't do anything about right now. That's the wrong side. But so yeah. Oh yeah, I'm glad you're able to make it too. We usually stream for 2 hours on Fridays, so... But you know, some people eat slow. I'm a slow eater. Digrat is not a slow eater. And so, if we go somewhere and, you know, I finish in a reasonable time, we are able to make places. We have all these dragon fruits to feed, so we're going to do that too. But here, we have the refiner. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. Alright, give me my upgrade. Now we can harvest things. I don't remember how we do it, but we can. Slow eater, yeah. And there's nothing wrong with that, in my opinion. You know, some people just eat, and they savor the food, and they chew all their bites, and some people, they don't. Or they chew faster, you know. And that's all good. You know, everybody does everything differently in this world, and that's part of what makes it pretty cool. Alright. So that little spout that was here, I believe, is water. And so we don't have any need for water, but what we are looking for is other stuff. First, if we can... Alright, so we're going to do this. Boom. Jellystone. And that's not the national park. Deep brine. Oh, there we go. I hear it. Where is it? Where is it? Just yeet these guys into the ocean. If I can remember which way the ocean is. There we go. Alright, so we want the jellystone. We want the phosphorus ones. Because we're just kind of doing a resource at this point. In the dragon fruits, if we can find them. And anything else we can, you know, reliably find as far as, like, here's some more dragon fruit. They're called pogo fruit, but we all know it's dragon fruit because they look like the dragon fruits in the grocery mart. So, hi. Gonna save you before you guys die to the sunlight. Little vampire slimes. Cotton phosphor largo. Alright, so I think water lettuce. Oh, you there, you there, you there. Get away from the slimes. Get away from the slimes. Okay. Well, we're not going to be winning that argument anytime soon. That's unfortunate, but it is what it is, right? So we have plenty of those. So we are heading back home. Do. Yeah, so you guys are just jumping wherever. I understand. Everybody eat somebody else. I hear more. I'm hearing more port. What's the port? Where's the port? Oh, there we go. Alrighty, alrighty. Let's see here. I am so fed up with you guys. Really, really am. Oh, pink port's only giving me 7 now. Ugh. It's getting harder and harder to raise these guys. I don't think I can sell deep brine, right? Nope. It's only researchable and stuff. That's okay. So we already have that. Alright, cool. We are looking for... really nothing at this point, other than just grabbing plort and feeding, and basically at this point we're on what we call the gameplay loop. So there comes a time in games like this, all these open world games, be it Ark, Slime Rancher, Minecraft, right? That there is a moment where there is what's considered the core gameplay loop, where the game expects you to do X, Y, Z, and you just loop it over and over again, and that's your life. And so that's where we're at. And in this case, our life is looking to get a ceiling for bunny rabbits, who are getting very, very hungry. That's their hungry face. You know what we need to do is we need to go back over here. We need to see what it takes to get us a garden of some sort. A garden. Yep. So we need a little bit more plort. Do you have any plort? No, we farmed all your plort. Okay. So that is not where we want to go. So we are totally empty in the back. We have mega bunnies, and we can't tell if these are ours or if they've naturally occurred. So we're not gonna give ourselves any huge grief over the fact that some of these guys are probably about to fall to Darwinism and survival of the fittest, but and it's a very important but, right? That these particular dinosaur-ish Slimer thingies, right? They're in the wild. They're doing what they love. They're out there eating things. And isn't that really what it's all about for these guys? To go out to eat things. I don't know what that is. What are you? You are... Okay. That is... Well, now. That was a calcified slime and some chickens. I don't even know if I have concerns or questions at this point, because I feel like one of the two is valid, and the other one is like trying to, I don't know. That is something else. A little on the sleepy side. It's definitely one of those really calm kind of games. Like, the music is very lullaby inducing. Refinery links. Hey. If I wanted to throw things in the refinery, I would do that. Hey, hello. Huh. Yeah, like ASMR for some people. It definitely... Wait. That's a new plort. It's a new slime. That's a tabby slime. Well, tabby slime. Oh my goodness. Wait. Oh, this is another Gordo one? Oh no. Where are we at? Oh, we gotta get to a, okay. Oh, these are jellystones also. Food and pork is so much more important right now. But yeah, kitties, all sorts of things. Yeah, that they just ate another port. It's very much a... They grabbed them an art style, and they said, this is what we're going to make our world look like. And they ran with it, and super kudos and props to them for that. Because it is a very, very awesome art style, in my opinion. And it very much fits with the way the rest of the world's built. In world building, you know, having the art style, having the music, having it all kind of sync up is super integral. Like, if this had like some sort of death metal soundtrack to it, I'd be cool with the soundtrack, but it would clash with the game, right? Or if it had a pop music soundtrack, it would be okay, but it really wouldn't be what you need to do. Oh, here we go. E to activate. Here's the map, and we can see. Look at all this more on the map, right? Now, this is early access, so like where we're at here is probably going to be the extent to where we can go. But, you know, things like that are important to kind of get an idea of where else you can go. Oh, the home beacon. That's the other thing I'm trying to get. Oh. Hello. Hello, Gordo. What happens if we feed you a carrot? Oh. Hello. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ah, there we go. Oh, look at that. Look at that. We have figured out what we do to Gordos. Oh. What? You can't... Just look at this. See this? This right here? This is saying, please jump, Mag. That looked like an evil tabby. That looks like an evil tabby. We're gonna throw the kitties in the water. Looks like another evil tabby. Into the water you all go. Where are we at? Oh, we're already all the way back there. Well, what do you know? They told me that we're gonna go somewhere, and it's somewhere I've already been. Like, what's up with that? Like, that's rude. That's rude. Come on now. You can't be telling me I can't go places. Anyone who knows me knows that that's just completely off limits. I will find ways to go there. Principe is watching the Atlanta Thrashers. I'm guessing that's a sports team of some variety. But I don't follow a whole lot of sports lately, so... Like, it's kind of weird, right? I used to follow a lot of sports when I first moved to Atlanta, and there's many reasons for that. I, by nature, am not a sports watcher. In high school, I played sports. The Jets. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, Atlanta, other than baseball, we're not really what I'd call a sports powerhouse. Like, is it just me, or are there way more bunny rabbits than I thought I had? You don't watch sports either. I'm not a huge fan of sports, right? To watch. I'll play. I will cheer for the home team. But that's about the extent of what I'll do. Yeah, that's all the giant bunnies. And that one finally is like, hey, wait a second, I didn't mean to be out of my cage. I didn't mean to be out of my cage. Please let me back in the cage so I can eat my carrot. And I'm like, you should have thought about that before you left the cage. We gave you options. Oh, wow. I thought they were all going in. And they weren't. Ugh. Alright, so one of these we can actually put a hat on, and so we're going to do that. We're going to do that just right here. We're going to say, hey, put an internet on. Oh, did that just, like, give us extra stuff? Or did that say, no, you can only have so many things now? But either way. Yes, sir. Into the internet you go. Into the internet world you go. Hello. Hello. Bunny rabbits with a lid. Oh, we were trying to get enough money to build a crop plot. Whoops. So let's go do that instead also, right? Because it's sort of important. Alright, so we have to find a fruit or a vegetable, and it'll start growing that type. Okay, cool. And... oh, neat. Oh, that's a whole lot of micromanaging stuff that we definitely have to get into. And I think the hockey team, I think it became the Winnipeg Jets. Okay. Okay. Well, thank you, Frankie. Frankie knows. Frankie's a sports guy, so definitely thank you for that, man. So yeah, I kind of got distracted. Shiny squirrel syndrome. We are completely beholden to that on this channel. So like sports, I'll watch. You know, when I am talking with friends, and I know that they have friends that actually watch sports teams and whatnot. So when I first moved to Atlanta, there was two things that happened. I made a lot of friends that I didn't have in Oklahoma because well, I wasn't in Oklahoma anymore. And the second thing that happened is I became very beholden to the traffic patterns of Atlanta for work reasons. And one of the things that Atlanta traffic kind of lives and dies on is who is playing who where in the sports world. And so when we were not working from home, I would be very familiar with who was playing where, when they were playing, what teams, and more importantly, because I got a life to live, I would also be following the teams from a score perspective. Like, hey, where are we at in the Atlanta's game with the World Series, and or the playoffs, or in the NBA, where are we at with the Falcons, or not the Falcons, but the Hawks, or football, where are we at with the Falcons? And the reason why all this would kind of happen would be because it would actually really depend in a lot of ways as to what my week was going to look like, where I was going to be working, what I was going to be doing. If I would actually decide, hey, if I'm going to go across the town, because I really don't like driving through traffic. And so while we were not working from home, I was really big into the sports world to a point. And I feel bad, right? Because I would follow it not because I was rooting for the team per se, but because I was, trying to make my life better. And now that we're all work from home, I don't watch anywhere near as often. Now, I do follow the Braves a little bit for a couple reasons, as has been mentioned. Digrat and her mom, Braves fans, so they are very much following the sports world involving baseball. And I drive into that area of the metro. Oh, here we go. I like how I have no fall damage. It's very weird to not have it, but I like it. But yeah, so I'll be very much going, okay, as far as sports goes, is this it sounds like something just ate a chicken. Yeah, something just ate a chicken, and it wasn't the color of the thing I needed to eat a chicken. That's okay. So yeah, I'll check. Hey, our Braves are playing. Okay, cool. I need to head off early. Or hey, the Braves are playing a late game. All right, then I'll stay a little later. To make my traffic better. Get some more port. But yeah, so this is the refinery. I keep forgetting about that. Well, it just depends on kind of the area you're living in, right? Like when I lived in Oklahoma City, that wouldn't have been anything I needed to worry about, because Oklahoma City only has one particular sports team, and they're not really well known for doing good in their seasons. Great team when they first showed up. Really amazing community, Oklahoma City Thunder, being the team I'm speaking of. And they had a really good start to their professional careers. And that's... Uh-oh. I hear it. Oh, there they are. They're eating my peoples. Where's he at? Where's he at? You there. Are they all gone? Are they all gone? Alright, they're all gone. Okay. But eventually, like a lot of teams in professional sports, right? And it's more... What does this guy eat? Fruit. We had carrots over here, right? I vaguely remember there being carrots over here. Please let me see some carrots over here. Alright. So I need the fruit for the guy. But the carrots I need to be able to start planting in my base. But so, especially in basketball, not so much in baseball, not so much in football, but in basketball, where there's far less team members on the court at any given time, you wind up with this star player system, right? Like, when you're in baseball, you've got people that are really good hitters. You have a batting order, though that kind of keeps that in check. All players sort of have their role. And when you're playing football, you have the quarterback, you got the running back, you got the tight end, safety, all those kind of guys, right? But they also have their role, and they know as long as they do really good at their role, they're going to keep going on really good in their season. And in basketball, there are 5 positions. Technically, you have the center, you have the forwards, right? Point guard, all that. You built a garden. Yes, I know I built a garden because I built the garden. Wait, this is my garden. Oh, I shoot it here. Okay. You there. With the yellow and the pink floor. Okay. So how are we doing with the bunny rabbits over here? These guys are doing pretty good, all things considered. Alright, everybody eat up. All you guys in there get to eat up. You 3 in here that have stayed in your cage get to eat up. Alright, so can we upgrade this? No. Auto feeder. Okay. That's probably one of the next things we want to buy for this is the auto feeder. Alright. But more importantly, the next thing we're going to do is put a lid on these guys. Alright. Hello, bunny rabbits. Get in there. Get in there. Alright. Bunny rabbit. Giant bunny rabbits. Come this way. Come with me if you want to live. Oh, hello, bunny rabbit. I know you're very sad. That's okay. We're gonna put you in here with a bunch of other sad ones. Well, not all sad, because some of them stayed and got fed. Someone's gonna get that carrot first. Alright. I wish there's a way I could see what was inside it without having to, like, manually count. 1, 2, 3, 4, alright. But I can tell that we probably put one of these guys out, put one in here, which will hopefully keep the lid from breaking down too fast. Yep, all the ports. Give me all the ports. Hey, one of them ate another carrot. Excellent. Hi. You two are the last guys that I need to worry about, apparently. Alright. We also have a full tank of plort on both sides. How are our carrots doing? I don't know how they work when they get auto-routed. Trying to grab you. Yeah. Alright, so we need to get this port down. We need to buy another crop plot, and we need to get dragon fruit going on it instead. And garden. Alright. So now we can start getting foods for these guys all the time. We just have to... Oh, hello. You can stay there for now, little bunny rabbit. You're probably a wild one. Yes, pink port, because you guys spawned right on the fresh carrots. Nothing wrong with that, necessarily. Here we go. Pogo fruits. Because we have some pings that we need to feed pogo fruits to. And jelly stones, because of reasons. Pink port, because it's the common port around here. There's some more pogo fruits. Okay. Pogo fruit, come to me. I would have to say, for like a solo kind of playthrough, just laid back, for the cost especially, there's clearly, we're just in the little bits, right? We're coming to the end of the stream. We've got about another 10 minutes left. In 2 hours, we've managed to disrupt an ecosystem. That much is for certain, right? We've also managed to get us some growth of some variety. We've got some automation going a little bit, you know, where we're going to be able to have our own fruits and our own vegetables. And providing these guys don't get out of the cage anymore, we can start raising chickens. Alright, yes, you guys have some food. And you're allowed to eat. It's not like you think it is. I would dare say that some of these guys are going to eat the other guys. And it is definitely one of those things that I am curious. Oh, here we go. All the carrots. So they grow fairly quick. And it keeps remembering what it was growing. So this is good. This is so good to know. You there. Because we're about to be growing. We're about to have a pretty self-contained ecosystem for farming points, right? Because now we're going to be able to shoot carrots in here. Carrots in here. These guys are going to be happy. They're going to make their port. We're going to be able to go over here. We're going to be able to sell the port. And we have 345, so now we can do, what is it? We need 500. So we can get the 500, right? That's all we gotta do is get the 500. Hello, little bunny rabbits that we're working with. Yeah. The little bitty, they got their little bitty hut and their little cage, so they're not upset with that. So we have all of that going the way we need it. So now, go over here, and we can build us a port collector. And that's this thing here. And so now this thing's going to automatically collect the port for us. All I have to do is go and grab the carrots and feed them when it's time to feed them. And we feed these other guys when it's time to feed them. And we've basically got, at this point, a farmable kind of world, right? Because now we can farm from these guys. We got the pink and the yellow. From these guys, we got the pink and the blue. Not as much, but some. We also have another pin that we could put eventually over here, so we'll be able to transfer people from pin to pin. Once it's dark, we'll be able to transfer our dark loving guys over here. And this is definitely a world that we now have kind of on not exactly autopilot, right? Not exactly on autopilot, but I wonder if we shoot this here. Nope. So it's only collecting. Alright, so it's good. So we don't exactly have a lack of gameplay at this point, because we still have to do some things. We have to go back and forth. We have to see what we're looking at, and we have to, we have to do stuff. We do have to do stuff. So that said, with games Mag-nified, we've been playing for 5 in-game days. Let's just take a look, right, at what we're dealing with here. We only have, of the slimes we've seen, right? We've seen a total of 5. Base, well, 4 base and 1 mutated thing that kind of counts into it. But realistically, right, we have the pink slimes, we have the bunny slimes, we have the firefly slimes, which are the cotton and the phosphor. And then we have the tar slime, which is the mutant, and we have the tabby slime, which is the cat. And of those, we kind of have this whole ecosystem working. We're definitely, I feel like, that we're no longer, slime catching, but I would dare say that we really are kind of slime farming. And that's really where you want to go for these kind of games, right? Oh, we have another communication, so let's see what that one is. Hey, Mochi Miles. Yeah. Hey. Now we can make refinery links where we want. Okay. Oh. That's funny. So, so I like how the story is doing like this sinister kind of planet vibe. I like how the story is, it's not like super in your face, right? So if you don't want to deal with the story, you don't have to. You just kind of still chill and do things. But at the same time, the game is sort of like, hey, there's this story that you need to be aware of. And how you get access to everything right away, right? So here is... And we can just put them up pretty much anywhere we want to. within reason, right? One way travel back to the conservatory, cottony plants, deep brine, jellystone. See, now we were getting into where we can start building some of this stuff. And that's at the 2-hour mark. So I really think and really feel like this game, to be honest, Turtle Club, $29.99 for early access. You know, our usual kind of metric, right, is for every dollar we spend on the game, we should be getting minimum. Let's see, how many fireflies we got left in there? Well, easy way to tell, right? We just suck them all up and then put them back. But minimum, we should get a $1 an hour. All right, that's our base metric. So 1, and then 1, 2, 3. So it balances those guys out. So do I think we can get 30 hours out of Slime Rancher? Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, we're just in the first area. We're 2 hours in. We're a little bit into the storyline. We have clearly a whole plenitude of upgrades. We have got to where the gameplay loop is favorable, in my opinion, because now we have the farming that we have for what we need to feed things, especially if we get us a chicken coop built the rest of the way and stocked properly. And it's not boring now that we're kind of like in autopilot mode, because it's not really autopilot mode. It is, hey, you don't have to go traipsing all over the map to get things mode. And we really have like a home base at this moment. And it looks like wait a second. Uh-oh. You there and you there. We now have a need for a ceiling shield for these guys. So we need to get in here. So as you can tell, we're not exactly in full autopilot, right? This game is not playing itself, which is one of the things that we try to avoid as much as we can, to a point. And we're only 2 hours in, and I mean, look at this. This is just the early access portion. So we have all this to explore still. We have all this over here to explore. All of these areas here that we still haven't even gained access to. Not to mention all of the different things that we can cross and breed and multiply. And I mean, the things that we can do in this game, we just still haven't even scratched the surface. So do I think that the price tag warrants it? Absolutely. I think that is worth the $29.99. I am fully of the opinion that if you like collectible games and, you know, Pokemon, Ark, you know, games like that that have like the grindiness too, I think this is 100% within that same vein. There we go, AirNet. Boom. So now it's got an AirNet, and now these guys won't get out. And so yeah, it's right the way we like to see it. This is exactly what we're hoping for in this game at this price point. Now, once it leaves early access, the price might go up. You know, if you like the first Slime Rancher, get this game. 1,000% get this game. It's got the same cool vibe. Some of the complaints that were in the original Slime Rancher, like little to do at first, totally smoothed over in my opinion. You know, we had a lot to do in the last 2 hours, and we still have so much more to do. The gameplay ramps really well, and I personally think that the difficulty is right there in that nice little E for everyone range. with some comical violence. You know, the little vicious tar slimes are vicious, right? But yeah, of course, hey, auto-saving, that beautiful, beautiful thing. So now that we've got the save, right? So we go to save files and see how it goes. All right. So hey, it tells you things. Oh, well now, check that out. Where was that at? Let's display. Let's see here. Because that was telling me that certain things were enabled, right? Doesn't look like we have. So that tells me that there's a cheat or something eventually enabled here, right? Because like under save files, dark slime's enabled, and angry slime's enabled. So interesting. So more things to discover in this game that we even scratched on the surface, Turtle Club. But I'm going to have myself a good night, Turtle Club. Going to hang out with Digra and enjoy the rest of our evening together. Thank you for joining me with Games Mag-nified. I personally, because I got to give a rating to it, right? I don't give out 7s. 7's a cop-out rating. I always think that 7's a cop-out rating. 7 is considered, you know, normal and average, and nothing is average these days. There's no average. We have so many things out in the world that there's things that are either going to be under or over on the average side. I think this is over average. I think this is, you know, if I had to give it a rating for people that are looking for this game, this is definitely going to be in the 7.5 area to 8, because it's really well done. If you're not looking for this style of game, though, and you're just looking for something to chill and kick back with, I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. I really do. I think this is still within that same kind of bubble, but I think if you're not a fan of the genre, right? If you're not a fan of this genre, if this is not your style of game, don't buy it. Totally don't buy it. If somebody gives you a copy of it, give it a whirl, see what you think, right? But for those of you out there that are not looking for something non-competitive, if you're not looking for something with cartoonish graphics, if you're not looking for something that's single player, then this is definitely not going to be your game. You know, this is definitely not going to be your game. So I would probably put this game like on par with like Pokemon Arceus as far as that vein goes. Maybe more new player friendly and younger player friendly than Arceus, because Arceus doesn't have the whole inventory thing. So yeah, actually, you know, absolutely, I give this like a good solid 7.5 to 8 in that vein. Frankie, Princessa, Alienated One, Slacky, Moo, Slash, all y'all out there, Turtle Club, thank you for hanging out with me. I'm gonna have myself a good evening. Have yourself a good breakfast, good lunch, good dinner, good weekend. Whatever you're about to do, Turtle Club, as always, stay safe, wash your hands, and have a good one. Take care, and thanks for watching.